Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, everybody.
Hi.
Hi.
This is
Mark.
And I'm Sarah.
And we are
the artist and the dancer.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So, the title of this video is How to Have a
Healthy. What?
Argument.
Argument.
How to have a healthy argument without any fists or kicking or any chokeholds.
Chokehold.
Alright, so what we're gonna do is just gonna get into it because we don't want this to be a super long video.
Yeah, we hope we don't get you bored.
Yeah, but we do want to make a bunch of key
take
points.
Take
so
notes.
we have made some notes. These are our notes right here. We'll go through them.
Yes.
2 good things, 2 bad things about me. 2 good things, 2 bad things about Sarah, and I will be telling these things about Sarah. So I'll be telling these things about me.
Yeah, so pretty much just so y'all can get a concept of who we are as people.
Yeah.
So y'all can get ooh, what makes him angry and what makes me angry, that sort of thing. So I'm gonna go first. 2 things about Mark that I absolutely love is that he's patient. He is the most patient man I've ever encountered in my life. It's really impressive, actually. I'm very jealous of that trait that he has because I wish I was more patient with a lot of things. He's also very understanding.
I am. I understand that.
He's so understanding about a lot of things. He's very wise, so he has a lot of good experiences. And he shares that with me. So when he's just so understanding. Y'all get what understanding means. So yeah. The bad things, I would say some of the things that are not that
bad
great.
Bad things? They're bad things?
Bad.
Okay,
you know,
go.
sometimes you
go.
He doesn't like to be told what to do. Okay? He doesn't like for me to tell him babe, move or move over on when he's driving or something. He does not like that. He hates it. He doesn't like to be told at all, literally, not one thing, hey, get up, early, or, things like that. And then another thing is procrastination. He has a hard time doing things on time.
Yeah, sorry for everybody who ordered prints in 2016. Your prints are coming. No, I'm just kidding.
That'll be super bad, right? But yeah, he procrastinates a lot, and I always push him because, I want him to be better. So it's just come on, get your life, boo. Get your life.
Okay, so 2 good things. I'll start with the bad things because, the good things always outweigh the bad things. And in a relationship, that's just what it is. So the bad things, Sarah likes to assume very easily and assume the worst. So if I don't contact her when I'm getting home or 5 minutes from leaving her house and walking her to the door, either my house is on fire, my car is on fire, I got in a car accident, something bad has happened to me. And then the other thing is that she's easily angered. Yeah, so I think she can easily be angered, for anything. So,
sorry, y'all. Believe it or not, trust me.
Yes, yeah. But good things are 2 lovingly good things about her is that she's very focused and determined. So sometimes she works 14-hour days. She wakes up at 6:30, and she's determined. She's determined to make sure that the kids at her school have a good day, or that her dance is perfected, the next morning for her to teach, and that that whatever it is that she does, she's gonna give it 150% wherever she's at. So, and she hardly complains either. So that's another thing too. But and then the other thing is that she really knows how to love. There's something about her that just attracts. I'm just head over heels, in love with her because she knows how to love. There's some things that she does that just make me fall in love with her all over again. And, love is incomparable to anything. Incomparable to an argument or getting upset. And so
I post a lot of things about him.
Yeah, she does, but those things are just tiny, microscopic things that she does behind Facebook, and she's amazing.
You see how you just buttered that up? So amazing. Those are just some things about us, some things that are not very great about us that tick each other off. So I don't like that he's this way, he doesn't like this about me. So it affects our relationship, like it really does, our weaknesses and our strengths. So, but before we get into some of 5 good points about what has helped us in past arguments is it's coming up. But what we want for you to keep in mind is that arguments are situational, right? So we might not have the same arguments that y'all have, and vice versa. But these are just some things that have helped us become more aware of each other, of our emotions, and just being sensitive to those things. So we have 5 steps that we not steps, but steps that we just came up with that we have done that have been very, very helpful. So let's get it started. You're gonna get started.
Yeah. So I would say the first step is a solution. Is there a solution to your argument? And guys, make sure there is a solution. If there's not, because you are a man, you should definitely have a solution for, if she has a solution, y'all should both agree on that solution. But if there's not a solution, you shouldn't be having the argument. If y'all can't come to some agreement, then y'all shouldn't be having an argument.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth it, exactly. It's not worth your time, it's not worth your energy, and it's not worth your emotions together.
Yeah. And what we're not saying is the relationship's not worth it. It's the argument itself. Are you gonna be mad about it next week? Are you gonna be mad about it in a month from now? So
and if you're not, just throw it away.
Yeah. So that goes to the second thing. So if there is a solution, there is something that needs to be fixed. He said something that I didn't like, or I said something to him that upset him very deeply. The next thing is for us to reflect, and really take some time and space to think about it individually, not together, because he has his thoughts, I have mine. He has his opinions, I have mine. I have my emotions, and you get the point. So the thing here is for us to individually reflect on how we feel, what we might have done wrong, and how we in our heads man, could I say something different, or my tone, and then also in all of that pray, because a lot of times God can reveal to you what did I say, hey, you need to forgive, maybe he'll reveal something about that person that you don't even know. And it opens your eyes to a different thing. And so pray, give some space to each other. Sometimes he needs a lot of space, and I don't like it, but I have to understand that, because it helps him think more clear, instead of me just telling him all the things that I want to tell him. And then it stresses him out. So it's why do that? Which takes us to once you finish reflecting and giving each other space, then come back together
and just understanding. The next one is just understanding both perspectives. I have my point of view, she has her point of view. We both think differently, we both have different emotions, and we could be both fired up over something totally different. But I have to understand her, and then she has to understand me. But the only way we can do that is if I let her talk, let her get it out, and then I talk, and then let me get it out, and then come to some sort of conclusion. So understand her perspective, understand my perspective, and just come together on those things.
Yeah, and then one thing with understanding is that when he's talking, or when I'm talking, listen to respond with understanding, hey, yes, I get what you're saying now, it's more clear, and then that helps you find out more about this person that you love. It's cool. It's really cool, honestly. I love when we make up, so let's go. So which takes us to our next thing, which is uplifting.
Yeah.
So when you have said, okay, I'm understanding, cool. Now come to a conclusion. Okay, you know, I understand you. Let's next time, can you do this differently?
Yeah.
Instead of like still like demeaning like their action, what they did before, like just saying, but I just didn't like how you did that.
Yeah.
You know, say it more like, hey, I understand why you did it this time, but next time can you do this like this? Or can you just call me and let me know you're gonna be late? Because you know that's
so don't tear him down and don't tear her down for the decisions that they made. Those decisions are already made.
Yeah.
So what you can do is you can do something differently the next time. But you know, if you're always tearing that person down, if you're always saying, well, you should have did this or you should have did that, that doesn't do anything but provoke more anger or provoke more of the whole situation. Yeah. So our last thing, the best thing to do.
1, 2, 3. Forgive.
So yeah.
You need to forgive, guys. I think that's just the best solution.
Yeah.
You know, just forget about it. Once you've forgiven, now you can love that person.
Yeah.
I love forgiving.
Saying you're sorry.
Yeah.
Guys, you gotta say you're sorry. Say it.
Say it.
Do it first.
Say it.
And say it sincerely. Don't just say it to get get the whole situation over with. Say it sincere with a sincere heart.
Yeah.
You know, knowing that you love her. And so we want to conclude this video and say we are sorry for not making the other videos for y'all. Forgive us.
Forgive us.
Bye.
Bye.